shelter clothing, you are currently surviving, and there is nothing bad surviving, but there's something bad remaining to survive. And deciding to just not become impactful, you don't want to create, you don't want to connect, you don't want to contribute, you don't want to build an empire, you don't want to build a dynasty, you don't want to build an organization. That because if you think that God just sent you here to solve problems and does that, no, you are a product of a nation, you are a solution to someone. So there are things that are talent embedded in you, that it's your responsibility to discover the role and the God. Because when you start from what becomes significant in life, you want to actually make great impact in life. You want to build the energy, you want to remember 100 years, not only when you are no more. When you start from there, you have to connect with people that are moving in your direction of interest in life. Look for them. Of course, we call them mastermind mentors. What does it call? Mastermind mentors. Anybody who can do it must have some level of experience. Tell your experience. You must have some systems and structure because there is no secret to success. There is a system to success. And without structure, there is no future for that thing. Anything that must start the best of them must have a structure. And the things that you're going to do, some level of millionaires skills. Or anything that will give you millions of naira. You can learn them. You can be available skills. All millionaires. Somebody tell me, I want to go and make money. No, you don't say I want to go and make money. You say I want to go and solve a problem. I want to go and make impact. I want to create solution because money is a reward for solving a problem. Money is a reward for making impact. Money is a reward for being significant. And when you learn these skills will put more money in your account. Just that most people are not patient enough to make this skill manifest in the real life because everything that must manifest in your life has to take time. One of the major skills you will learn that make you more millions is called problem-solving skills. What does it called? Of course, if you're not solving problem, you're not a solution, you are part of the problem. So every entrepreneur is solving problem. The shoe you are wearing today is someone's idea. The clothes you are wearing today is someone's idea. The chair, the phone, everything you can carry today is someone's idea. Who saw a problem and decided to meet a need? Who saw an issue and then provide solution to it? Who saw, of course, challenges and they want to provide solution to it? And then number 2 skill you must learn is called leadership skill. Everything rises and falls on leadership. And number 3 skill you have to learn is called people management skills, because money is not in a place, money is in people. So you must learn the skill of working with people. Number 4 is called emotional intelligence skills. So because ability to control your emotion in the face of adversity is very important. Another skill is called negotiation skill, communication skills, and they are the skills you need to build people. Tell your people, this is a skill you need to build a team. Entrepreneurs don't build businesses. That's what we missed it. We build people, we build a team, and the team build our business. We have the idea, we have the vision, we have the mission in our mind, we have the core values, we have the strategy, we have everything, and we sit down, we wrote it down, draw it down, like the way you're supposed to build a house. You know, you have to have a 3-bedroom flat, a 2-bedroom flat, a duplex. So you call an architect and tell architect, this is my thought. My thought is that this is how I want it to be. So the architect will put it in a standard form and bring it to you. And then if you approve it, of course, the structural engineer will come in, the civil engineer will come in, the surveyor will come in, and so on and so forth. So what am I trying to say? Your work is to build people, and your work is to build a team, because you need people. As someone say, teamwork makes the dream work. You want to go fast in life, go alone. You want to go far, you need to go with people, because you need people to build organization like MTN, Glow, Etisalat, Montu Suite. You need people to build a community like, of course, Christian community, entrepreneurs community, of course, investment community, and a business family. So without people, even Christ that came, he came to build 12 disciples. So you can see that this relationship shows that there are 2 most important people you need in life. Number 1, people you need, and number 2, people that needs you. They are the 2 most important relationships you need in this life. People you need and people that need you. So you need people of higher frequency of thought, of thinking, of creativity. We call them OQP, only quality people. What does it called? So you need them, and then they connect to you. Your candle is light, because you are empowered, and then people that connect to you, you empower them. So this relationship is called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformational relationship. What does it called? It's a transformational relationship. So it's a relationship of transformation, whereby people you connect with, your life is transformed, and people that get connected to you, their life is also transformed. It's one of the best ways to earn a fortune. Turn off fortune. It's one of the best ways to earn residual income. Tell me residual income. So you can see there are 2 most important factors here. One of the factors is happening outside of you, and one of the factors is happening inside of you. Those factors happening outside of you is called contributing factors. What does it called? contributing factors. There are factors that only contribute to your success. They can slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you. What are the factors I'm talking about? The sun, the moon, the weather, the president, the governor. Factors you cannot control: your pastor, your auntie, your uncle, the naira, the dollars, the pounds. You can't control the forex market, can't control the economy, can't control the people around you. So these alone, they are not the major factor, they are not the determining factor. They don't determine your success, although they can facilitate it. They don't also stop you, although they can delay you, they can slow you down. But what makes you succeed in life and what makes people not succeed in life is embedded in us. So those factors are called determining factors. What else is called? Determining factors. So there are two factors in us. One is positive, one is negative. One is a winner, one is a loser. I always encourage you every morning, please focus on the positive. Tell me, focus. Focus on the positive. Focus on the winning factors inside of you. Those positive factors are your faith, your determination, your creativity, your belief system, your idea, your concept, your vitality, your fidelity, and of course your discipline, your character, your behavior. These are all determining factors you need to focus on every day, and you become the ultimate version of yourself. Then ignore all negative factors. Then ignore all the negative factors you must ignore as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as an investor is fear, doubt, anger, resentment, bitterness, hatred. Ignore all these factors, you see your life will move faster in life. So since you are the most important factor here, tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. So since you are the most important factor, we started a class 4 days ago, and today is the last day of that class. So we have to tap the button today because we have something very important for you from Monday, and we can't afford to miss it. So we have to tie up the knot, and the class says something here. It says keys and seeds. Since you are the most important factor, so we have to look at the keys and seeds you have in your life. So today will be part 4 of this class, part 4. So we have done 1, 2, 3 already. So you missed it, get to videos to watch on YouTube. So we have the 28th of 3 of course 2025. So you can see that, and then we have the subtopic which says that more than enough mentality for entrepreneurs. Any entrepreneurs who must survive, who must excel, must have the more than enough mentality. More than enough. You must see abundance. It's called abundance mindset. More than enough mentality. So until you see it for entrepreneurs. So any entrepreneur who doesn't cultivate this more than enough mentality is struggling a lot. Mr. George, we'll certainly need you today. Yeah. Okay. Mr. George, please, sir. Sorry. You need to assist us. Okay, so we have about 8 outlines here. So you can see, we started the class by telling us that the fall of man occurs when the enemy finally succeeded to shift his focus from abundance mindset so that he can focus on the thing that he lacks, which was the forbidden fruit. So when the enemy successfully break your focus, he has successfully secured your fall. Whenever a man's, they will say divided attention is divided energy. A man cannot be looking forward and going backward at the same time. You cannot throw stones at every dog that backs at you because you will never get to your destination. So you cannot carry things in your 2 hands and climb a tree, and so on and so on. That's to say that you should remain focused. Okay, I have these outlines for entrepreneurs. Once I want to become an entrepreneur, you have these outlines you have to go. So we have the first one, context for the concept. Okay, so we have the second one there, and that you have to go through. And it says that the law of recognition. So, okay, number 3 here, we have keys and seeds. Okay, number 4, we have here, ask and it shall be given. Okay, so number 5 here, we have more than enough. So there is more than enough. God never created anything in scarcity. So it's more than enough for all of us to become wealthy in life, and everybody will be fine. Economic theory. So, okay. And number 7, we have the scarcity syndrome. That's where we are going to today. Number 8 and the last one, cost integrity. So we have to do a revision. So we said that the enemy always targets the guys don't target our house, they target our mind, our thoughts. So as an entrepreneur, as you make up your mind to go to poultry farming, fish farming, cement production, any business at all, yeah, good. So as you make up your mind, please, people are going to come in with some ideas of suggestions, negative conversations. Please don't entertain them, because if you entertain negative conversations, it becomes a scenario, it becomes a movie in your mind. And once you finally form a movie in your mind that is negative, you watch the movie over and over again, and it becomes a psychological stronghold which will manifest in your life and your reality. So don't ever say anything negative you don't want to become true. You don't want to become true about your life. So the strategic plan of enemy is not to hunt your house, but to actually hunt your mind and your thoughts. So he wants to move your mind from the abundance that God has given you to the scarcity or the few things you think you lack. So the enemy will always twist God's word, always confuse God's word concerning your life, contradict God's word concerning your life, accuse and attack God's integrity. He told Eve, you shall not surely die. Is that what God said? Of course, it's not true. God told her that the day you eat this fruit, told man, you shall surely die. The enemy told you shall not. That means he's trying to say that God was lying. The same thing happened to us in our business today, that you know that you are starting a business, they can't tell you, you will not succeed. Nobody has ever succeeded in this family. Nobody has ever become a multi-millionaire. Nobody has ever finished school and become excellent. So all those negative thoughts is always the idea of the enemy. So they don't come big, they come through conversations, they come through initiating negative, making suggestions, and then that'll take us to the outline number 2, because the outline is just the law of recognition. That's so it says that if you fail to recognize, appreciate, and value what God has given to you as a key, of course, to everything you want, you will lose the ones you have. So you must recognize that you have giftings, you have talents. You must recognize that you are more than enough. You must recognize all the keys and seeds that God has brought to your way. If not, you will not, of course, appreciate God's plan for your life, because God always answers your prayer, but just that it doesn't come the way you want it, sometimes how you want it and where you want it. So how does it answer our prayer? So we also said last some days ago that God answers our prayer because if you ask him for a harvest, if you ask God for harvest, God will give you what? Seeds. If God for you to go and plant. If you ask God for a thing, ask God for things, God will give you what? Thought. So God doesn't give you things. You ask God for tables and chairs. You ask God for tables and chairs. God will give you what? Trees. You ask God for, if you say you want something from God, or you want items, God will give you what? Ideas. That's how God answers prayers. If you ask God for victory, you ask God for victory, God will give you what? Strategy. Okay? A strategy. You ask God for prosperity, God will give you what? Plan. God. So people don't understand. Some people say, God has answered my prayer. God has answered your prayer. If you ask God for, of course, an open door, God will give you what? A key. So this is how God answers prayers. So God will want you to participate, of course, in the process of your transformation. God will have simply brought children of Israel from, of course, Egypt to the promised land. But no, they must pass through the wilderness. They must pass through the process. So the process is not bad. Process helps you to repeat result. So we went to talk about the keys and the seeds, and then talk about asking and shall be given, because God always have more than enough for everyone. So we also went to talk about economic theory, the supermarket theory, and the garden theory. So I think we just finished we talk more than enough theory. Because we want to finish this class today. We'll not go deep into some discussion review. So we want to go to today's class, and today's class is outline number 7, which is the scarcity syndrome. So scarcity syndrome. So write on your notes, scarcity syndrome. Let's begin to discuss it today, because it's one of the major reasons why you see envy, people jealous, and you are struggling for something that is not your own. When you get it, you find that it's useless to you. That people are living what God has given to them, and be looking at other people's farm and be seeing other people's garden. See, grasses is not greener on the other side of life. Grasses is only greener where it's watered. You water your own grasses, it will be greener. You fertilize it, put manure, it will be greener. So life, you see that people are enjoying, that you say they are enjoying life. Most of them, they either get it, I discussed it last week, by inheritance. Some they get it by war, some get it by purchase, some get it by giftings. But in either way, there must be a process of getting it, because success is not a success without a succession. Either you see what you collect from someone, of course, is their own what they call inheritance and legacy. What you will give is what? Legacy. So it doesn't matter what you collected. Your own is that you must give a legacy. So how does it start from? You must let go of scarcity syndrome, thinking that when someone is succeeding, that you are struggling, that someone else win is your own lose. No. So everybody can win. It's a win-win mentality. So you always succeed if you have a successful mentality. You always excel. You have a excellent mentality. You will do well in life if you have that do well in life mentality. You have more than enough. You always have. Don't not matter what other people are doing. you can also become great if you focus on yourself, focus on investing yourself, reading books about idea, making impact, solving problems. Leave other people alone. You are so much worried about what people